Gary was gas, growing up, very funny. Everyone loved him. He loved his teeth, didn't he?
Yeah.
He didn't have them little snow white teeth, as you'll see in the photograph. All his friends and all loved him. They still ring me, they come down to me. Christmas, they come down, bring cards down, and they'll go out to his grave and visit the grave. Great friends he had.
He's a messer, he's a slagger. Always buying up people.
Buying up people,
Loves a joke. Yeah.
I miss all that with him, you know. He loved his holidays, going away with the little fella.
He loved himself, mad about himself. He loved the girls.
And he loved his little son, didn't he?
I adored him. He lived for him. And that's one thing we said when that happened to Gary. It happened on Tuesday. So me and Johnny were talking. We said, thank God it didn't happen on the Monday, because he would have had a little fella for the weekend.
You've lived here in the north inner city for almost 50 years.
Maybe
Tell
50,
tell me about this community.
Community is great community up here. They were very good when that happened to Gary and Johnny. All the people all got together, came in. Great now, I have to say. And still are.
We're sitting in your house here, Vera, and an attempt was made on your husband Johnny's life. Would you mind telling me about that?
Yeah, we left that day. We went for a eyes tested. We were coming back. When I got out, and next this red car come up behind them and the streets, and Johnny looked. And as Johnny looked, your man was getting out with balaclava on him. So Johnny ran in and I ran behind the wall over here. And I was looking at your man firing the shots into the back.
I was minding Carol at the time. Carol was out the back.
That's your sister who has special needs.
Yes, and it's just barricade myself over my sister, hoping that I'll get the bullet and she doesn't. All I could see is fire shot. But it was probably happened for 2 minutes, felt like 20 minutes. But obviously he didn't get any of us.
I thought he was going to shoot me, and I bent down and I hit. And then the car drove out, and I was rolling, screaming for someone to open the back door, because there was that many shots that had gotten fired. I didn't know who. Was Johnny dead or alive? Was Carol dead or alive? I didn't know when I got in.
The day that Gareth was murdered, do you mind telling me about that, when you first heard?
Yeah, I was at to come at me in the gym, so I was driving down and I got as far as No Gills pub, and my phone rang, and there's my niece, and I couldn't hear her because I was driving. I said, I'll ring you back. And as I went to pull in, Johnny was in the middle of the road and he was waving his hand at me to stop. And he got me out of the driving part and he jumped in. I said, what's wrong? He said, Gary's had to get shot, he's dead. And we drove straight up to Avondale Flats, and we drove in. And Gary was on the ground. I'll never forget it as long as I live. Horrible.
I lived around the corner from him, so I got a phone call straight away. So I got there before my ma, and I got to see my own brother lying half dead, like he was just almost dead, like, and there's a blanket over him. So I just got to pull the blanket to make sure, like, see it was the scar. So I'll never forget that image neither. To live with that every day.
How do you deal with that when you
I don't know how to do it. I get up out of bed, get dressed, get up and just get on with it. You have to.
Did you say anything to Gar at that stage when you found him?
It was just, someone asked me to leave him alone. I said, no, it's my brother, I want to see him, I want to see him. And I put the blanket back and seeing all the blood, there was no hope for him. And then
he was dead. He was actually dead on the ground.
Yeah, he was dead, like, there on the ground, and then they put him in the ambulance. So from that image, I always got that image in my head. It won't leave me.
When he was shot, footage appeared online of his murder.
Yeah.
That must have been incredibly upsetting.
Horrible, yeah. Mm.
Horrible to watch for your own brother getting shot.
But one of the girls come in, didn't it? And said I was home, Garrett's thing. And I just seen a bit of it. And even in the court, when it was getting played in the court, I got up and went outside. I couldn't look at it. Like, see her own son, like, They actually chased them.
How do you deal with that moment?
Don't know. Just, I don't think about all the kids around me. I think I'll be gone longer. Only for them, I think I'll be gone. It's hard.
Does it help at all, Vera, that yesterday, now the fourth person has been put away for Garrett's murder? Does it ease your pain at all?
Yeah. We've got justice by Garrett yesterday. And what he got caught. He thought he meant to talk. He wouldn't be caught. He was caught. It might tear other lads from getting involved in that like that, knowing that they will be caught.
Even if it's 9 years later, he still got caught. What he put us through for 9 years, we got justice in the end.
And outside the court yesterday, Amy, you and your sisters, you all, I saw you hugging the guards, thanking them.
Yeah, because they were so grateful for all those 9 years. They kept in contact with us, telling us what was going on through the trial, and they were nice to us, we were nice to them, and as I said, we just want to thank them for what they've done.
So Johnny, your husband, he really never got over the death of Garrett?
No. Johnny was a broken man when that happened to Garrett. I feel like a broken woman, since that happened. They don't know what they're putting people through and they're going out and doing this. Like the whole family going through all that for what they done.
And you used to go to a lot of pilgrimages?
Yeah, I used to go to Loch when Garrett died. I done it once and I didn't do it anymore. Kind of lost faith then in going to Mass. I stopped going to Mass. I still believe in God. I just can't get myself back into going to Mass.
Do you get comfort? Do you go to Garrett's grave? Do you talk to him when you're up there?
Yeah. I like going on my own as well.
What do you say to him?
Just tell him I'm there, I'm here. My mummy is here. And then Johnny passed on, so two of them found that.
Can you tell me what the past few decades have been like for your family?
I wouldn't wish on anyone. Terrible it is. We had the police out the back for many years.
Near 6 years.
6 years out the back.
Providing protection.
Protection. You didn't know whether you were coming or going. I happened driving my car and a bike had pulled up beside me and I jumped, my hands and all go off there. I stopped driving for ages over it, didn't I? Someone on a motorbike, maybe Johnny in the car, Johnny could be driving and he'd jump. You'd think there was someone going for him. Like, stop driving for ages. I still don't. If a car out there, I don't even use it. The phone rang, he was saying, Jesus, who's this? What's this?
Who's dead now? Who's that to get shot? What's going on? Whose car is that to get burned to? Whose apartment is that to get burned to? Whose house is that to get done? Like, try live a day in our lives. It was horrible back then, and I wouldn't wish on anyone or anybody's family. But I'm glad it's all over. I hope it's all over.
How big a burden is it having the Hutch name?
You mentioned the Hutch name, everyone looks around. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm proud of the name. I'm proud of Johnny. Like, the minute you mention the name, everyone looks around.
Yeah, no, I'm proud of it as well. Nothing against it. But yeah, obviously, because of what's going on, what has been going on, and you hear the Hutch, you probably get a double look. But I'm used to it now.
I don't think it's as bad now as what it was when the feud was on,
Finally, Vera, what's your message to people tonight?
Just don't get involved. All the young fellas out there, and even my own, like grandson's 28, 16, 17, just tell them, just don't get involved in anything. Anyone asks you to want, no, don't do it. Don't get involved. And even the friends, stay away from me. It's not worth it. They'll be caught in the end.